Hello, and it's day 3 of our story. Oh, can you remember what happened yesterday? Can you remember? Humpy Rumpy and Mugglewump managed to rescue the children from being gobbled up by that nasty crocodile. And then he came to a fair. Do you remember? He found a fair. Now we're going to read the next bit and see what happens next. Do you think someone else is going to come to the rescue of those children? Fingers crossed. Right. So I'm just going to read the last bit we read yesterday. He came to a place where they were getting ready to have a fair. There were slides and swings and dodgem cars and people selling popcorn and candy floss. There was also a big roundabout. The roundabout had marvellous wooden creatures for the children to ride on. There were white horses and lions and tigers and mermaids with fishes' tails and fearsome dragons with red tongues sticking out of their mouths. Now for clever trick number 3, said the enormous crocodile, licking his lips. When no one was looking, he crept up onto the roundabout and he put himself between a wooden lion and a fearsome dragon. He sat up a bit on his back legs and he kept very still. He looked exactly like a wooden crocodile on the roundabout. That's quite clever. Soon all sorts of children came flocking into the fair. Several of them ran towards the roundabout. They were very excited. I'm going to ride on the dragon, cried one. I'm going on a lovely white horse, cried another. I'm going on a lion, cried a third. And one little girl, whose name was Jill, said, I'm going to ride on that funny old wooden crocodile. The enormous crocodile kept very still, but he could see the little girl coming towards him. Yummy, yum, yum, he thought. I'll gulp her up easily in one gollop. You see, there he is, pretending to be one of the wooden creatures. I think this might be Jill here, running towards the crocodile. Suddenly there was a swish and a swoosh, and something came swishing and swooshing out of the sky. It was the roly-poly bird. He flew round and round the roundabout, singing, Look out, Jill, look out, look out, don't ride on that crocodile. Jill stopped and looked up. That's not a wooden crocodile, sang the roly-poly bird. It's a real one. It's the enormous crocodile from the river, and he wants to eat you up. Jill turned and ran. So did all the other children. Even the man who was working the roundabout jumped off it and ran away as fast as he could. The enormous crocodile cursed the roly-poly bird and waddled back into the bushes to hide. I'm so hungry now, he said to himself. I could eat 6 children before I'm full up. Thank goodness for the roly-poly bird who saved Jill. But he's hungry, hungry, hungry. Do you think he's going to get even more dastardly and devious in his plans? Just outside the town, there was a pretty little field with trees and bushes all round it. This was called the picnic place. There were several wooden tables and long benches, and people were allowed to go there and have a picnic at any time. The enormous crocodile crept over to the picnic place. There was no one in sight. Now, the clever trick number 4, he whispered to himself. He picked a lovely bunch of flowers and arranged it on one of the tables. From the same table, he took away one of the benches and hid it in the bushes. What do you think he's going to do? Then he put himself in the place where the bench had been. By tucking his head under his chest and twisting his tail out of sight, he made himself look very much like a long wooden bench with four legs. Soon, two boys and two girls came along carrying baskets of food. They were all from one family, and their mother had said they could go out and have a picnic together. "Which table shall we sit at?" said one. "Let's take the table with the lovely flowers on it," said another. The enormous crocodile kept as quiet as a mouse. "I shall eat them all," he said to himself. "They will come and sit on my back, and I will swizzle my head round quickly, and after that it'll be squish, crunch, gollop." And that's where we're going to leave it today. I wonder who's going to come and rescue the children this time. Do you think anyone will? Have a think. Come back tomorrow and find out. See you soon.